this axe, I rule.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of K.O.S. And today, we have the Mad Titan, Thanos. Now, you guys are used to this movie Thanos who looks like a little grape or something. The Thanos you're going to see today is Sideshow's Thanos. And I love this piece. When it first came up, I couldn't pre-order it fast enough because it reminded me of Jim Starlin's first work when I saw it. Like I'm a big proponent of Adam Warlock, Captain Marvel, Silver Surfer, the cosmic entities within the Marvel universe, and Thanos represented death, destruction. As you learn more about the Mad Titan as the years go on, you realize his exact goal. And it was just to please Lady Death. Now, none of this stuff has come across in the movies. They actually didn't touch on this. His motivations in the movies is totally different than his motivations in the comic book. His motivations in the comic book is just to kill as much people as possible to please Lady Death. Now, the book started off with him first going after the cosmic cube, and you guys call it the Tesseract because this is what you've been taught, and it's a MacGuffin inside the comic books. It's an artifact of immense power. The cosmic cube it is. When it came to the Marvel Universe, the MCU, that you guys are used to in the movies, they call it the Tesseract, and they made it an Infinity's gem. Well, it's not a gem, it's a stone in the movies. There's the difference. In the comic books, they call Infinity gems. In the movies, they call Infinity stones. So, as they went on from the first inkings of and pencilings of Thanos that I saw when he was fighting Adam Warlock and all of those great stories, they decided to bring him back later on. When they brought him back later on, it was a book called Thanos Quest. And in that book, he was on a quest to find all these Infinity gems. And elders of the universe had him. He went and he collected them. He outsmarted them. He tricked them, maybe out of brute force. But you learned who Thanos was and how diabolical he was in this book called Thanos Quest. Then came the Infinity Gauntlet. When you got the Infinity Gauntlet, that's after he assembled all the gems and he made the gauntlet. Now, the gauntlet was always an extension of the actual gauntlet that he had. It wasn't a special gauntlet. It always was one that was off his costume, and he put the gems inside. Now, he goes on, and the heroes have to stop him in Infinity War. Then came the Infinity Crusade. Then came a couple of other books about Thanos. But what Marvel found out was that this guy was probably one of the most magnetizing villains that they had. He was more diabolical than Magneto, more sinister than Dr. Doom. But Marvel kind of rectified that because they always wanted Doom to be that big bad, that unstoppable evil villain. But we're talking about Thanos here. We're talking about the Mad Titan. We're talking about the guy that was able to assemble this. this Infinity Gauntlet. I got this Infinity Gauntlet. It's Sideshow. I guess it's from what their toy line. It's called Hot Toys. I picked this up just to display it. I also have a prop replica coming, but that's a beautiful toy that you can get. It lights up. I think, see, all the gems is lighting up. They light up officially. You can see that. $100. Yeah, you get it, display it, show your fanboyism, nerd out on it. It's nice. But this statue level of detail, Sideshow, of course, took their liberties with Thanos' armor. But his robust nature, his muscles, his face is all Jim Starlin. Jim Starlin has a very good writers and inkers style, that 80s style. It was beautiful, 70s and 80s style. So to see this character to come to life and to know that Endgame and Infinity War has come to the big screen, and a lot of the people that don't, naturally buy comic books can share in this villain. This makes me so happy. So everybody go out, go see Endgame. This statue, I already had it unboxed. This is one of my best statues. I saved it. I put the music up. And I really wanted you guys to see this statue in all its glory. Please stick around, check out all the pictures, and make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe Iron Lords Podcast, and also go to lordsofgaming.net, where we have tons of opinion pieces, movie reviews, that Endgame, right? And a lot of other video game related news as E3 slowly creeps up upon us. I want you guys to stick where we are so you can get all the latest news and all the facts, not fiction. Also, tune into The Last Word every Friday at 9 a.m. Standard Eastern Time with Lord Cognito and Lord Ebontis for all that looter, shooter greatness. The Division 2, Destiny 2, boy oh boy. So without further ado, I give you Sideshow's Mad Titan, Thanos.